Good afternoon, everyone. That's better. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcus Head. I'm the Communications Officer with the City of Killeen, and I'm honored to welcome you all to our Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month observance. And I want to extend a special welcome to our invited guests today, ACT Pacifica, the Killeen Sister Cities Osan Korea Committee, the Killeen Korean Culture Center, and the Japanese community in Fort Cavazos, and anyone else who may have showed up. Also, welcome to any community leaders, political military representatives, and city council members, city staff, and citizens, and members of the media who have joined us to recognize the profound impact of the AAPI community on our shared American story. This year's AAPI Heritage Month theme, A Legacy of Leadership and Resilience, speaks to the extraordinary journey of AAPI Americans throughout our history. This theme honors the pioneering AAPI leaders who often, in the face of discrimination and adversity, established a foundation upon which future generations could build and thrive. Here in Killeen, we are fortunate to have a vibrant AAPI community that contributes immensely to our local culture, economy, and civic life. Their leadership in business and education, the arts, and military service has made our city more prosperous, innovative, and culturally rich. And now I'd like to turn it over to Mayor Pro Tem Jessica Gonzalez, who will expand on some of these thoughts.
Thank you and welcome, everyone. You guys having a good day so far? Outstanding, outstanding. So I'm extremely honored to be able to welcome you all today as we come together to celebrate the Asian American and Pacific Islander Observance. It's always a joy to come together as one community. So we're glad to have you here today. As the Mayor Pro Tem, I've seen firsthand how our cultural differences bring us closer and not further apart. And the Asian American Pacific Islander community is a huge part of what makes this city great. Our connection to the AAPI community is truly something special. Many of our residents have come here through military service or a family member at Fort Cavazos, and that legacy of service and sacrifice has definitely helped shape our city in many, many powerful ways. And we're incredibly grateful for the dedication that each of you have shown, both in uniform and beyond. The AAPI community is the fastest growing ethnic community in the United States, and we're seeing that reflected in our own neighborhoods today, our schools, our businesses, and our city life. But this growth is more than just a number. It's about the energy, the vision, and the resilience that each of you bring to our community. So whether it's through entrepreneurship or education, cultural exchange, or community services, your contributions help make Killeen a stronger and more vibrant and connected place. Today is about celebration, and we should also take time to reflect. We recognize the remarkable achievements of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders throughout our country's history. And we also acknowledge the challenges that still persist. As your Mayor Pro Tem, I want you to know this, that Killeen will always be a place where every single resident is valued. Every single resident is valued. And it's a place where every voice matters. We'll keep working to create opportunities to promote understanding and make a space for every single culture and make a space for every single story. So today we celebrate together, and let's look ahead to the future as we build side by side. A future where everyone feels at home in the city of Killeen, and a future where everyone is filled with pride, unity, and most importantly, promise. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of this amazing community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. And now I would like to introduce the Killeen Korean Culture Center, who is going to do a traditional performance for us. All right, thank you. Now I want to introduce Loma Eteuati, who works here with the City of Killeen and is in our engineering department. He's a senior inspector.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I just want to say I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come and share some of my experiences. My name is Absalom Eteuati. I serve in the engineering department for the city. Been with them for 11 going on 12 years. I am of the Samoan bloodline, but I was born and raised in the States. A lot of people may know the Polynesian people to be great warriors and great athletes. But one thing that you may not know is that our culture is ingrained with service. And so this opportunity that I have, that I've been blessed and I'm humbled by to come and serve this city of Killeen, for us to remember this month as showing our gratitude and our appreciation for the Asian Pacific Islander group, it means a lot to me. To show my service and whatever I can do, whether it be whatever services that are given to me to do, I take it with a lot of gratitude and appreciation, because that's what our culture is all about. It's about serving our communities, serving our loved ones, and serving our families. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Loma. And at this time, I'd like to ask the representative of each of our groups that are representative here today to come up for the proclamation reading. If you have just the leader of each of the four groups, the Korean Cultural Center, the Killeen Sister City, the Japanese community in Fort Cavazos, and AAPI Pacifica, if y'all are here. Okay. And for the reading of the proclamation, which the mayor could not be here today, so she asked me to read this on her behalf. Whereas Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month is a time to celebrate and pay tribute to the contributions of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Americans in U.S. history, and whereas President Jimmy Carter signed a bill recognizing Asian and Pacific American Heritage Week in 1978, which later became Asian Pacific Heritage Month in 1990, and whereas Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month recognizes the diversity and strength of the AAPI community, highlighting their achievements, resilience, and commitment to advancing justice, equality, and prosperity for all, and whereas Asian American and Pacific Islanders represent the fastest growing segment of the United States population, and whereas Killeen prides itself in diversity and rich culture, and whereas groups such as Killeen Sister Cities, AAPI Pacifica, the Killeen Korean Cultural Center, and the Japanese community in Fort Cavazos, the Polymike Islanders group, are some of the great Asian Pacific groups in Killeen where we pride ourselves in our rich and diverse population and culture. Now, therefore, the Mayor, Debbie Nash King, by virtue of the authority vested in her as Mayor of the City of Killeen, does hereby proclaim May 2025 as Asian American Pacific or Islander Heritage Month. And I have a copy for each of y'all. And at this time, if the Mayor Pro Tem would like to come up and have a clue. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Basically, I want to thank everyone for joining us today. As we celebrate this month, I do encourage everyone to take time to learn about AAPI history, engage with AAPI culture, traditions, and recognize the ongoing contributions of AAPI Americans to our community and nation. By understanding our shared history and celebrating our diverse heritage, we strengthen the bonds that unite us as Americans. And once again, like I said, I want to thank everyone for joining us. And I invite, first of all, I will invite you all for some light food catered by Easy Pig Roast in the foyer after this. But before you go, each group, if you'd like to come up, each group individually and take a photo with the Mayor Pro Tem, that'd be great. Oh, yeah, but I forgot. I skipped that part, but yeah, the representatives from each department want to speak.
You shouldn't remind him. I'm nervous too. I'm Sue Martinez. I'm with the Killeen Korean Culture Center with this beautiful but very dangerous dancers. You just experienced the Korean dance named sword or knife dance. That's literally knife dance. So they danced with the knife. It was very dangerous. I was very nervous. But thank you. And with the director, Jo Young-ok, over there. And first of all, thank you for inviting us, the City Killeen, and this Asian American and Pacific Islander Observance. Thank you for inviting us. We are grateful for the opportunity to participate in many vibrant events held in Killeen area each year. And this event allows us to share our cultures and serve the community together. The Korean Culture Center recognized the unique relationship between Korea and the United States, especially in this region because there were many military personnel and their families often have the opportunity to visit Korea. I know a lot of you have gone Korea and know the Korean food. So because of this, we believe a deeper connection has formed between our cultures. In Killeen, we strive to share modern aspects of Korean cultures rooted in traditions. In particular, we actively volunteer at school multicultural event for young children. So whenever they call, all these ladies go over there and dance and introduce our hanbok. And also the little children, they play real authentic instrument, so call us. And also recently, we were especially grateful for the city of Killeen and also its sister city partner with the Osan. All of us, we brought traditional Korean percussion team and the K-singers, and we performed in Killeen, celebrate Killeen. And our Korean community and team sincerely thank you, Korean sister city Osan and also city of Killeen. We thank you for this meaningful collaboration. And also our Killeen Korean Culture Center look forward to serve you more and continue this journey together to serve our community. Thank you.
Let me get my glasses on. Good afternoon. I'm Eve Butler. On behalf of the Japanese community of Killeen and Fort Cavazos, I would like to thank the City Council for inviting us today. It's an honor to speak as we celebrate Asian American and Pacific Island Heritage Month, a time to recognize and reflect upon the uplifting and rich cultures, histories, and contributions that the AAPI community has contributed across the United States. While there isn't a large organized Japanese community in the area, the presence of Fort Cavazos has contributed to a diverse population, including individuals of Japanese descent. The military, international ties, and programs have facilitated cultural exchange and integration. The Japanese community of Killeen and Fort Cavazos has been active in fostering community among Japanese Americans here. We are a vital and vibrant, active community in festivals and social gatherings and celebrations of Japanese traditions. This month is not just about celebrations through music, food, and traditions and stories, and certainly worth celebrating. It's also about acknowledging a history marked by resilience, innovation, and activism. From the early immigrants who helped in sugar plantation and farms to modern day leaders in science, art, education, and public service. Japanese Americans individually have long been an integral part in America's story. But we also recognize that in this story hasn't always been easy for Asian American. Yet in the face of adversity, they have endured and thrived. Their story reminds us of the strength found in diversity and the importance of inclusion. Here in our own community, whether in Killeen, Fort Cavazos, or across Texas, we see this legacy carried forward in our schools, in our neighborhoods, and in our military service. The value of family, discipline, hard work, and respect for heritage continues to shape the contributions of Japanese individuals today. Let's in this month be an invitation to all of us to learn something new, to listen more deeply, and to stand in solidarity with AAPI communities, not just in the month of May, but all year long. Thank you, and happy Asian American and Pacific Island Heritage Month.
They all prepared speeches, and I didn't, but I would have said everything that they said. My name is Myrna Bianson. I'm representing Killeen Sister Cities, Osan, Korea. And I would like to thank the City of Killeen for recognizing the AAPI communities. And all I am going to say on behalf of Killeen Sister Cities, Osan, Korea, kamsahamnida, arigato, maraming salamat po.
All right. All that I said earlier, just pretend I'm saying it now. Because now we can have the group photos with the Mayor Pro Tem of each group would like to come up one at a time, starting with the Killeen Cultural Center for a group photo. And then afterwards, I invite everybody to go and enjoy any food and refreshments with Easy Pay. Oh, and any council members that would also like to, if any council members would like to be in the photo as well? Yeah, well, just individual groups, one at a time. Yeah.
See, he only took one picture because of you.
Thank you.